Hello viewers, welcome you all to my YouTube channel Ocean's Teaching. In the previous class, that is in lecture 3, I have taught you the Great Depression, the meaning of macroeconomics and the difference between the microeconomics and macroeconomics. Today, I shall teach you the basic concept in macroeconomics, that is final goods and intermediate goods. That is final goods and intermediate goods. Before discussing the basic concept in macroeconomics, that is final goods and intermediate goods, first of all I will discuss the structure of goods in economics. Now, what is structure of goods in economics? The structure of goods in economics can be better understood if we write on the green board. Now I am writing structure goods in economics. The structure of goods can be divided into two categories, that is material goods and non-material goods. That is material goods, and number 2, non-material goods. These material goods again divided into two categories, that is economic goods and non-economic goods. Economic goods, non-economic goods. These economic goods again subdivided into two categories. That is final goods and intermediate goods. And these final goods again divided into two categories, that is consumption goods and capital goods. Consumption goods or consumer goods. consumer goods, and number 2 is capital goods. So, this is the structure of goods in economics. Now I'll start one by one. First is, what is material goods? Material goods are those goods which are tangible. It means it can be seen, touched, and transferred from one place to another place. For example, the car, vehicles, machinery, chair, table, laptop, shirt, milk, rice, wheat, green board, watch, mobile, etc. Next, I'll come to the second point, that is non-material goods. Non-material goods are those goods which are intangible. It means that it does not possess any shape or weight, and it cannot be seen, touched, and transferred. For example, the services of all types are included in non-material goods, like as the service of teachers, the service of the doctors, the service of engineers, the service of lawyers, the service of actors, the service of loaded workers, etc. I hope that you have understood the basic concept of material goods and the non-material goods. These material goods again divided into two categories, that is economic goods and non-economic goods. Economic goods and non-economic goods. Now, what is economic goods? Economic goods are those goods which have a price and their supply is less in relation to their demand. As for example, the same, already I have told you the examples of material goods. So all these are the examples of economic goods, like as cars, vehicles, refrigerators, TV set, bread, butter, shirt, shoes, laptops, chair, table, etc. Next, I will come to the point non-economic goods. Non-economic goods are those goods which don't have price and the supply is unlimited. It is also called as free goods because it is a free gift of nature. For example, air, water, sunshine, etc. But one thing you have to remember it, this water, air, sunshine are the natural things, but whenever we have to used in a store form and it will be sold into the market, then it will be called as economic goods. So this is the basic concept of material goods, non-material goods, economic goods, non-economic goods. Next I will come to the main point which are given in our syllabus, that is final goods and intermediate goods. Now what is final goods? Final goods are those goods which cannot be used for the production of other goods as raw materials. It cannot be resold in the market. It can be used as either consumption purpose or investment purpose. For example, bread, butter, milk, vegetables, refrigerator, TV set, services of teachers, etc. Now, what are the features of the final goods? The main features of the final goods are: number one, the value of final goods are included in the estimation of a national income. Number two, the final goods are consumed by consumers or used as investment by producer. Whenever the final goods are consumed by consumer, that is called consumption goods. But whenever it is used as investment by the producer, that will be called as a capital goods. For example, of consumer goods or consumption goods are the bread, butter, milk, refrigerator, laptop, desk, chair, table, etc. That means whenever the goods will be used in the household sectors for their daily life, that will be called as final goods. And the example of capital goods are the plants, equipments, machinery, etc. And third features of the final goods is the final goods are remain outside the production boundary. So this is the basic concept of final goods. Next I will come to the intermediate goods. Intermediate goods are the goods which can be used for the production of other goods as raw materials. It can be sold into the market. The intermediate goods are also termed as inputs. For example, the wheat purchased by flour mill. Number 2, the furniture purchased by furniture shop for resale. The cotton purchased by the thread making mill, etc. Now, what are the basic features of intermediate goods? The first feature is the value of intermediate goods are not to be included in the estimation of national income. Number 1. Number 2, the intermediate goods cannot be consumed by the consumer but are used by the producer. And number 3, the intermediate goods are remaining inside the production boundary. So, this is the basic concept of intermediate goods. Now I will come to the main difference between the final goods and intermediate goods. Now I am writing on the board, that is final goods and intermediate goods. So this is basis, final goods, difference between final goods and intermediate goods. Already on the top of this board, I have written the difference between the final goods and intermediate goods. On the basis of the following points, we have to differentiate these goods. Number 1, basis. Basis, final goods and intermediate goods. The first part is meaning. Final goods are those goods which cannot be used for the production of another goods as raw materials. Next, I will come to the point intermediate goods. Intermediate goods are those goods which can be used for the production of another goods as raw materials. This is the meaning of final goods and intermediate goods. Now I will come to the point value addition. Value addition. Value in the final goods, value is not to be added. Value is not to be added to these goods. Value is not to be added to these goods due to absence of resale. Due to absence of resale. In the intermediate goods, the value is to be added. Value is to be added to these goods. Due to presence of addition. Due to presence of addition. Number 3 point. Inclusion national income. Inclusion national income. The value of final goods. The value of final goods are to be included in the estimation of national income. In the intermediate goods, the value of intermediate goods are not to be included in the estimation of national income. And the next point is production boundary. Production boundary. Production boundary. Final goods are remain outside the production boundary. But in the intermediate goods, intermediate goods are remain inside the production boundary. So this is the main difference between the final goods and the intermediate goods. So we can come to the conclusion that we have discussed the main theme of material goods and non-material goods, and the economic goods and non-economic goods, and the basic concept of macroeconomics that is final goods and intermediate goods. Now now into the next class I come to the last basic concept of macroeconomics, that is the consumption goods and capital goods. This is the end of the class. Thank you so much.